What are some financial tips that everyone should know? Welcome to my channel, Insurance and Mortgage. So in this video, I'm going to give you some useful financial tips which will be very helpful for your business and your personal life. So kindly watch the video till the end and kindly do subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Okay. Some important financial tips that everyone should be aware of are to avoid spending more than they earn and having more costs than they have in their income. Another important thing to remember is to establish an emergency fund that is about 3 to 6 months worth of your monthly costs in case you are fired or become unable to work. That is, you lose your job basically. One important step is to ensure that your family is protected, primarily from the loss of income if a loved one is unable to work, which can result in not being able to pay the bills, and if you have a mortgage, which can result in the possibility of the foreclosure if you are unable to make the payments on time. It is necessary to have a medium range smartphone with acceptable performance, camera and speed to suit your requirements. The most up-to-date and the most costly phones are luxury that may be foregone until you have your own means of support. I'm talking about the smartphone here is, a lot of people spend money on expensive smartphones for more than they can afford, so it's better to purchase what you like based on the income you have and the savings you have, and slowly scale up when your income grows. Okay. Another important factor, when going out with friends once in a while, dining at restaurants, you split the cost, and generally having a good time is terrific activities for students to do. It is also, however, a waste of money to flaunt your wealth in front of your dates or friends while also foolishly spending money at an expensive restaurant. So when you're going out with friends, eating out with friends, always watch your pocket and do not unnecessarily spend for your friends or your date or your girlfriend. Just make them understand, and so if you want to have fun, you make sure you eat and have fun within your budget. Don't overdo it. Using a public method of transportation such as the metro is far less costly and more convenient than getting stranded in a vehicle and spending a lot of money on gas, particularly if you want to impress your pals by displaying your wealth or your skills. So make sure your transportation costs are under control and you do not overspend just to show off. Okay, that's what it basically means. Now, invest your money in yourself by purchasing good books, reading newspapers, using the internet to study, and adding skills information that will undoubtedly grow in the future and provide compounding profits as well as intelligence and wisdom for yourself. Okay, when you start earning, save your brand adulation for the future. When you do, utilize your parents' hard-earned money to fulfill your wants for acceptable clothing that is reasonably priced, of reasonable quality, and of reasonable durability. I'm not going to tell you to go out and purchase a t-shirt for 100 rupees, but I'm going to tell you to spend a few $1,000 simply to flaunt a brand. So not to spend, okay, so just to spend on branded items where you can get the same quality material, the same comfort by buying a product which is not branded is the way to go if you're looking to save money on the long term. Pocket money is not a gratuitous inducement, but rather a person's hard-earned salary. So avoid wasting your time by displaying your wealth in order to attract and persuade someone who would friend zone you in the future when you are unable to keep the high standards you have to set for yourself. So don't just show off with the pocket money you get for your parents or your grandparents, because as long as you have the pocket money, you'll have people, friends around you trying to use up and trying to just hang out and use your money for their fulfillments. But once you run out of the pocket money, you just lose those friends. So always be mindful of how you spend your pocket money, and pocket money, look at it as a saving and only spend what you need to spend. Okay. Learn to manage your costs with the minimal funds you get from your parents. Avoid borrowing money from friends and relatives, and develop financial literacy and self-respect in order to succeed in life. This is very important because do not borrow money from people and friends and loans and run into debt at an early age, even before you start earning income. So borrowing and getting money from other people is only required when you're making a major investment in your life, like getting a mortgage or renovating a house or for your education. Do not just borrow money just to have some fun, because then you'll fall into a lot of trouble. So that's what it says. Okay, so less money borrow, and be very careful when you're lending money as well. You don't want to be lending money to friends who are not going to pay you back, and you don't have to waste your time and your mental energy going behind those people asking money. So stay away from borrowing and lending at the same time to live a stress-free financial life. Whatever you have, always save money, even if it's 100 rupees a month, and it will instill a good habit that will last for rest of your life. Basically, avoid purchasing better equivalents for anything. These are products that are somewhat better than the original, but many times more expensive than the original. So I hope we talked about the branding part earlier. It's similar to that. Okay, avoid becoming a part of the show-off culture, and instead concentrate on your necessities and true desires, such as studies, food, and amusement, which are all legitimate demands. Refrain from hanging out with people who are disparage because of your financial restrictions and brag about themselves to make you feel bad about yourself, and those who lead you down a road of pleasure and highs like alcoholics. So be very careful not to waste your money on drinking and such partying habits. So always have fun, but know your limits and know where your money goes. Okay, never squander money. For example, always have a water bottle with you when you leave home, as well as a package of crackers in case you're hungry on the go. So if you get hungry and if you want to, if you get thirsty, always have a water bottle or some snack in your bag, so which saves you money rather than you popping up into a store and buying a drink, a soft drink or a sandwich or whatever. So anyway, so that happens to many people. They tend to spend unnecessarily when they just go out when they get hungry. So that's very important. If you carry your resources with you, so that you know and you limit your spending. So these are some of the few financial tips I wanted to share with you. And if you like this video, kindly do give it a like and subscribe to my channel, Insurance and Mortgage. And I look forward. And if you have any doubts, please do leave it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to reply. And until my next video, it's bye bye from me. Thank you very much.